What's up, guys? I am in the kitchen. I've been slacking. I know I've told y'all some cooking videos. This one's going to be kind of a shortcut. I don't know how much cooking I would call this, but I think this is something that you guys can get a lot of use out of. So what you need first is like some frozen fruit. I've got a triple berry blend. They make like strawberry mango, bananas, peaches. You can do this with pretty much any kind of frozen fruit. So get your frozen fruit, put it in a bowl, throw it in the microwave. This is Lazy Man's way. If you are one of those Paul Saladino nerds, or you're super worried about plastics in your food, please forgive me. I'm putting a plastic bowl in the microwave. Use a glass bowl, whatever the case may be. This is the Lazy Man's way of doing this. You'll see kind of what's going on here in a minute, but I like to start off with it at 2 minutes. So there she goes. While you're waiting on your microwave to finish the 2 minutes, just sit here and mog it a little bit. Let it know who's boss. Like, make sure it understands what you're making and what it's fueling. And just psychologically get in its head. But after the 2 minutes, take it out, and you're going to want to do it some more. But, with microwave, the outside edges around here will get sort of hot, and the middle will still get cold. So you'll want to stir it a little bit. And as you're stirring, I don't know if I'll be able to get it good angled here. I like to mash. So you're going to want to mash it down. You're basically making a berry reduction. You're just not dirtying up like a pan, simmering in a pan or anything like that. You're being lazy or time efficient, however you want to frame it. So let's stir it a little bit. Be careful. It will squirt out at you. That's what she said. But stir it, mash it. You're going to want to get it like it. I can still feel it being cold, so I'm going to throw it in there for another minute. Don't put your metal fork in there. Pro tip. Let's go a minute 30. And we're about to pull it out for a second time. That's what she said, for a second time. So let's get her on out of there. Should see a lot more liquid in it now. And again, more mashing, more stirring. You can mash it up like as fine as you want. You could obviously, like, if you wanted to dirty up more shit, you could throw this in a blender. But I find, I don't know, it's kind of soothing in some sort of way. Maybe I should make an ASMR video about this. I don't know. But stirring and mashing. And like I said, you can leave it as chunky as you like. You could throw it in a blender and take a lot of the chunks out. I like to leave it a little bit chunky. I like that texture of it. But it's getting to a point now where it's pretty good and liquefied. So what I'm going to do, if you have American taste buds and you're making this as a syrup, replacement as an American, grab a couple packets of Sweet and Low, whatever calorie-free sweetener of your choice. Again, Paul Saladino fans, I hope you already left, but if not, you can definitely fucking leave now. I'm gonna throw in a couple packets of Sweet and Low. What I have on hand, if you want to use stevia, whatever. If you have the calories to spare, which this is kind of a replacement thing, so that's why I do it this way. It's to reduce some calories. But if you have some calories to spare, obviously you could use honey or sugar or brown sugar or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to stir that in there. And me personally, I should have been prepared and already had this ready. I like to put some cinnamon in mine for no reason other than it's just delicious. So I'll throw some cinnamon in there. and use as much as your heart desires. And then a little bit of salt goes a really long way in almost anything that you make that's sweet. So just a little dash of salt there. And then stir it again. And you're basically done at this point. So what I want to say is there is 800 calories in this entire bag. I used about a quarter of it, so what's in here is 200 calories. And it's quite the volume of quote-unquote syrup for 200 calories if you were to compare it to your typical syrup that you would buy at the store. That said, you're going to want to cool it. Now, there's a couple options here. Like, the best thing to do is just put it in the refrigerator and forget about it. Like, make this well ahead of time before you need it. I know a lot of us aren't like that. So what you can do, if you have one of these freezer packs or something to keep your stored food cool in a lunchbox, you can put this on top of it and stir it around a bit. And it's not going to cool instantly, but it will greatly speed up the process. But I'm going to throw it in the refrigerator and have it later. So my two favorite options with this are plain non-fat Greek yogurt. If I were to have this whole tub with that. So in this tub, there is 450 calories. Let me get back in frame. 450 calories and 90 grams of protein. Add 200 calories for that. You're at 650 calories and 90 grams of protein. That is an absolutely insane ratio of calories to protein. It's going to taste like a dessert. You don't have to eat the whole tub with it, obviously. You can even, mix some of this in there, not the whole thing, and mix it in kind of with the syrup. And if you wanted to make like some, like the Kodiak protein pancakes or something, fucking amazing with that. With or without this, but with this you're going to greatly increase the protein count and then all the other benefits that come along with Greek yogurt in terms of the probiotics and whatnot. I also like using fat-free cottage cheese. In this tub there is 320 total calories with 52 grams of protein. So combine it with this, you're just over 500 calories and just over 50 grams of protein. Again, another great ratio. That's kind of that golden ratio of fitness bros, if you will, is the amount of protein in grams being 10% of the calories. So like 10 grams of protein to every 100 calories, to 2,000 calories ends up being 200 grams of protein. Again, totally not 100,000% necessary, of course, but that's kind of that ratio right there. You can add things to this syrup if you would like. You can add chia seeds in there for some extra fiber. I've put flax meal in there before to get some fats in there. I do typically like both of these options are fat-free. Obviously, there's no fat in here, so if you wanted to get some more fat in this meal, those are great options to go with there. You could melt some coconut oil and put it in there. Again, another great option for fat. But this is extremely versatile. You're only limited by your imagination. There's all kinds of frozen fruits you can use. This is just like the simplest, easiest, quickest way to make this happen. Again, the cooling process. But this is something you've seen me basically the whole time make it. And you could make this in the morning before you go to work, before you go to school, throw it in the refrigerator, and it will be ready for you at lunchtime if you come home on your lunch break like I am right now, or for dinner time when you get home, or you can make it at night before you go to bed to have it ready in the morning, etc., etc. But anyway, hope you guys found this informative, and let me know what tweaks you would make to it, or if you do end up making this, post it on your Instagram, post it on your YouTube channel, tag me and show me, and open my eyes to a new way of making it. And also, you can do this without the sweeteners. Just the plain fruit is fine. But if you are an American and you're looking for that syrup flavor, you're going to want to add some sweeteners to it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace!